Yeah, obviously talking about today, got off to a horrible start. Didn't feel the kickoff return. Got 3 now. Got a punt blocks from short field. Felt like did a good job the rest of the way to find ourselves in position 14-7, and then made a decision to try to take the win in the fourth. I felt that was going to be the best thing for Grand Valley football, take the win in the fourth, and we were fighting it there in the third with some field position. Our defense got a couple stops, but obviously they punched in and tied up, and then we get the turnover and short field, go up 21-14, and that drive they had, I give them a lot of credit. Give the players and coaches a lot of credit. That drive went down the field. I believe there was 2 fourth downs in that series. They converted on fourth downs. Defense had been playing great the whole day, and tied the thing up. And then we don't do a very good job on the pop over kick of executing it, and so put that on me and the coaches. And that 3 and out was pretty critical. If we could have picked up a couple first downs, I feel like we could have continued to do it. And then obviously they kicked the field goal to go ahead, and we did execute better on the pop over. It was decent field position. Our kids fought and threw the ball in the end zone and didn't come down with it. So, yeah, it's
questions.
Yeah.
Coach, is this just a typical Ferris Grand Valley game where you suspect kind of a wild inning like this?
I mean, it's Elite Eight. They're always. This is you're dealing with some of the best teams in America, best teams in the nation, and we had a 1-score game last weekend, and that's what they're kind of coming down to. And the first good football team, Grand Valley's a good football team. It's going to come down to some of those things in the fourth quarter.
Is it tough to get knocked out of the playoffs back-to-back years like Ferris?
I mean, yeah, it's not something that is enjoyable, but you have to give credit because they're a good football team, and we have to not take this loss and chalk it down as a bad season, because we still accomplished a lot of really good things. Obviously, I wish we came out on top, and there's a lot of factors that went into that. But at the end of the day, I'm still proud of our seniors, proud of the guys in the locker room, and proud of the coaching staff, because this entire year I've had the most fun playing football in my entire life, and I'm not going to change that for the world.
Coach, they had the block punt early in the game. You had the interception, so you feel the breaks kind of eat the ball, bounce the good way for both teams, or did maybe one team get the better break than the other?
No, I mean, I think it was a back and forth game. If you're the head coach of Grand Valley State, you don't want the punt blocked, and you the batted ball at the interception is a good play. So I mean, for me, it's unexcusable to get a punt blocked, and then just a couple of those fourth down calls. I'm sure Coach Lewis wants probably calling a couple of those back. There's just a couple of fourth down conversions they converted, but no, it was an even ball game, clean ball game throughout the course of it, and it went back and forth in terms of, I wouldn't say one team had more breaks than the other.
Abe, is it tough to defend a quarterback like Malik?
I give a lot of respect to Malik, the type of player he is, competitor he is. Obviously very dynamic, but we've seen quarterbacks like him this whole year. We've played a lot of good quarterbacks. I still think that we see the best quarterback in the nation every single day in Cade Peterson. To call Cade one of my teammates is special to me, special to this team, special to this program. So obviously give Malik a lot of credit, but I think Cade's the best dude in the nation.
Was Mitchell maybe effective more today than he was when you played him in Ferris? Because I think he's healthier right now.
I'm not sure about his health status, but I don't know. I thought we executed our game plan well, and they made some plays. Give credit where credit's due. He's a tough football player, tough runner. So just got to finish in those moments.
Coach, what did you think about the interception that helped lead you guys to the second touchdown?
Really proud of Antonio Strong. He's a 6-year senior, been through a lot, and he was in a position to make a play and had a return and got us down to the 2. So I'm happy for him that he made that play. I'm frustrated that these guys came this far and we couldn't get ourselves to a Final Four with this group because of who they are. But that was awesome. It was a tip ball, and so he was in a perfect position to kind of end up making the play. And I tell you, he's had a phenomenal senior year. I just told him down locker room I have a ton of respect for him and the way that he kind of approached the senior year.
Did Collins' leg strength come into factor in the last drive there?
Yeah, I mean, we were taking a look at, and we have 2 kickers, and not to give away trade secrets. I mean, I think one's a little bit stronger leg than the other, and so we were talking about the potential for the range that we would need for that. We were up against it with no timeouts. I feel we burned burned one timeout on offense and one time on defense, and obviously, could have used those definitely down the stretch to either call some timeouts when they were down in the red zone to give us more time on offense. Is probably what we've done, and only had one left. So, but no, there was a lot of stuff going on. We were in situations where we were talking about different things, and then 10-second runoff, 1 second on the clock. The only option was to really throw it in the end zone.